She's only 13, but she's called a wife. While her classmates are in school, she's raising a child. Early child marriage, still childhood, but we are using technology to take it back. My name is Marika Lakra, the team lead of Tenamnyak.
My name is Wanjiru Wahome. I'm the Executive Director of Samburu Girls Foundation. We are more of a child protection organization that we offer care and support to the girls that we're able to rescue from the communities. And our main goal is to be able to educate them and for them to become agents of change in their communities. So SGF was founded by Dr. Josephine Kulea through the need that she saw in her community of young girls being married off, girls going through FGM. And she also happened to go through a few of the harmful practices and having gotten someone to take her through school. Also the mom being able to support her through school and all that. She was like, once she got to a college, she was like, why is all this happening? Why can't I be able to be the voice in my community? So she started by rescuing her cousins, taking them through school, the basics, because she was still very young. So when she got into employment, she was like, now I'm so tired. I think it's time I be able to, rescue more girls and not allow them to go through what she went through. So that's how she began. As a joke, she resigned from USAID funded projects and she got deep into, being in Samburu, supporting the girls, keeping them in her house. At times she would even use her salary and all that. By that time they got to be like over 40 girls, and she was like, now where else can I be able to take them through? So she went ahead again, another step of registering an organization, and 13 years down the line, that's where we are. I met her in event in Nairobi. I'm a banker born and brought up in Nairobi. So we happened to go to an event and I was invited, and that's how we met. And from that event, I met many other little girls. For the very first time, I knew teenage pregnancy starts like from 16, 17, from where I'm born and brought up. But in that event, there were little girls, 11, 12, who were already moms. So for me, that is something I had never seen. And I made a joke. I was like, maybe I would take some, break from work and be able to visit you and visit Samburu for the first time. Of course, I went to school with girls who are from this community. But again, when you're in campus, people don't get to talk a lot about what they go through and all that. So by the time we were making the trip to, to Samburu, for me, I was shaken because this is something I had never seen. Thinking that the 5 girls I had met in Nairobi and the ones I'm going to come in here, maybe they would be like the same girls. So I met many more and they were sharing, horrible experiences they went through. Some being defiled at a very young age, they didn't have a voice in terms of deciding of what they want to do with their bodies and their lives and all that. For me, it was a roller coaster because I was like, I'm tired of doing, day to day in terms of operations, looking so good and fly in Nairobi. Why not come and be able to do something substantive in terms of just supporting her, build the organization. Blindly, I didn't know what exactly I was doing, visiting them, seeing the girls, spending like 3 days here. By the time I was going back, I knew I was going to resign. So I left my job. Of course, joined in, came in here in 2014. It's been 11 years now supporting her. In 2022, I became the ED. And here I am, we've been able to see over 2,000 girls go through school. It's now the time that the organization has really grown, that we even have 5 of our alumni coming back, to work. Now there are more of my colleagues, and some of them I joined the organization when they were pretty young. So, and one of the goals for Samburu Girls Foundation and Josephine's vision was just to see girls excel and get to go to school, because there's a very high number of out-of-school children in this community. Yeah, and that's what made Josephine found the organization, and we are here as a team just to help her, live on the legacy. She's an amazing woman. She's helped several, both boys and girls. And I'm glad at least this is the time we are seeing results and, the impact. It has taken time. It's expensive to support a girl to go to school. It's expensive because we have to offer holistic support, not only education. It's all rounded. But we are grateful.
My name is Sarafina Nangidalorakwe. I am, I can't say beneficiary, but a participant of Samburu Girls Foundation. I joined Samburu Girls Foundation in 2013, and then I transitioned to high school that moment in 2014, and then I transitioned to university in 2018, and then I graduated in 2022. My journey in Samburu Girls Foundation has been an amazing one. I can't complain, so far so good. Probably we had our ups and downs, personal and also on the basis of organization. But so far so good. I'm happy. Why I chose the course I chose, it was because I was good in sciences than languages. So I was so scared of writing a lot of essays when I go to campus. So I decided to do statistics. Then it became so interesting when I was doing statistics in campus. In my second year, I got attachment at Huawei, Kenya, branch university. And from there, I decided that I wanted to be a data analyst. After graduation, I struggled to look for a job, but it was just an amazing journey to get a job in a design firm. So I went as a researcher, but right now I acquired a lot of knowledge around design thinking and service designing. And I think that also inspired me to come back to community to be a monitoring and evaluation, because I felt like there is no big gap of being a researcher and being a monitoring and evaluation officer. And that is how I decided to come to Samburu Girls Foundation again as a staff now, but I've been coming back as a mentor to the young girls. So that has been my journey. Apart from just choosing to work in the STEM space, I've been also working as advisory council to different organizations, and I feel like there is a gap of data. So I feel like that is something that I can take as a career path. So I've been moving from one to several careers before I landed here. But the course I did in campus was more inspired with what I was doing best in high school. And also, we had more of mentors who did computer science coming around, and data science. Those were the courses mostly people came and told us about.
Did you know that in some rural areas of Kenya, students walk miles to school in fear of armed bandits? This isn't just a news story, it's a daily reality. According to our research, over 1,000 cattle are stolen by bandits and over 100 individuals are killed each year. We as Team Namayana has decided to change that. My name is Gloria Ntekuni, the group leader of Team Namayana.
My name is Jacinta Lerte. A Form 4 graduate, just did my thesis last year. And I joined Samburu Girls in the year 2016. Also, we just found a problem which is actually affecting our community, which is FGM. So we decided to find technological ways that we can use to solve that problem. So we came up with the solution of creating an app that will actually help us solve the FGM problem, because in our community it's a problem, and it occurs mostly because of poverty. So we created that app so that we can find a way that Samburu women can use to solve that problem through technology. They can make beads. They are good at making beads, so they can make beads and sell it through our app. It was my first time to do things like technological things using laptops. Yeah, it was actually my first time, and I was really happy because I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can do many things using technology. I want to do law. Personally, I want to do law, but I was thinking I also want to do IT. After doing maybe law, I also want to do IT so that I can advance my technological skills, so that I can be creating maybe websites, all those things.